Okay, so hello and welcome to the Vibe Tribe. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. For the not new people, things may look a little bit different here tonight. Our normal facilitators, Kristen and Ashley, they've been fired. I'm just kidding. They're not fired. They can't fire them. They started this whole thing. They'll be back next week. So Kristen is having a lovely time in Boston with her family, and Ashley is in Costa Rica, also with her family, hopefully swinging in a hammock with an umbrella in her drink and relaxing. So for tonight, it will be me, Brittany Zimmerman, not Kristen, as it says on this little square here, and Anna Zahn. And we are really excited that everyone is here with us tonight, and also really excited that you are here to support Tracy, who is our speaker for this evening. So I am going to quickly go over the current promotions that are running right now. Then there's also a meditation that Machalek is hosting next week. Then we will open it up for some sharing, which I'm really excited about because our team is on fire right now. So I hope that you guys want to share your amazingness. And then I will hand it over to Anna, and Anna will introduce Tracy, and Tracy will do her thing. We'll get into the Zen zone. And once Tracy is complete, at 9 p.m., we're going to start the 88-day to Quantum Leap accountability group, where we will just do some sharing. And I think we're going to touch on what they talked about in our upline call on Monday, which is sharing your story and being vulnerable. So if you're not participating in the 88 days at that time, you can just drop off the call, but that will be it for tonight. So I'm just going to quickly go over the current promotion. So this current promotion is going to go until the end of March, so until March 31st. The biggest part of this promotion is they're offering the Healy Professional for the price of the Resonance, which is like huge. And if you're unprofessional with what the Healy Professional model is, this is like the Mac Daddy of what they offer in the Healy device. So this is basically, you get every single program that Healy offers, including the Power of Three, Bioenergetic Revitalization, digital nutrition, the coach module. So if you know anybody that has been like tinkering around with the idea of purchasing a Resonance or the Professional, this would be a perfect time to talk to your people. I personally took advantage of the promotion because I know that Healy doesn't offer this very often. And I know that eventually in the practice that's in my dream world, I'm going to use this with my future clients, and I'm going to use it on myself so that I can, get a feel for what it's like so that I can teach it and use it. They are so also part of this promotion, they are offering the Healy Holistic. No, hold on. The Healy Resonance for the price of the Holistic, and the Healy Holistic for the price of the Gold. And again, that goes until March 31st. Okay, so events that are coming up. So Tuesday, March 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern, Machalek, the founder of Healy, will be offering a global meditation called Heal Yourself, Heal the World. And this will be an inner journey meditation to the true self. And this is based on the principle that we can change the world and our destiny only if we are willing to start changing ourselves on a deeper level. So this will be via Facebook Live from his page. So the original Machalek Facebook page. And if you have never experienced one of his meditations. They are like really, really powerful. They're global. You can literally feel everyone that is participating, you can feel their energy, and you're literally like, my body vibrates for the entire day after those meditations. So if you can join the call or the meditation, I would strongly encourage you. I know it's in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, but it's really powerful.
What time is it?
It's 1 p.m. Eastern. I will put the information in the Telegram group as we get closer to it. So now I guess we can go on to the sharing portion. So if anybody, and a little bit of Q&A. So if anybody wants to share anything cool that's happened this week or any wins that they've had, it would be really amazing to hear.
I will step up and share. I had the most amazing, vulnerable moment with my 91-year-old grandfather, who is like, tends to be a bit stone cold, bit of a curmudgeon sometimes. And he's just been in pain recently, and he came up to visit me. And he kind of has an idea of what I do as an energy healer, but he's not necessarily open to it. Let's just say that much. Even though I've said things here and there, but I don't try to push things on him. But he goes, so I hear you're going to heal my, he's got issues with his nerves in his legs, and he has a lot of pain with that. And he's telling me about how I'm going to heal this for him. And I was like, whoa, okay. So he walks into my house, and I said, well, I have a device that I could scan you, and we can kind of see what's going on. And maybe there's some underlying issues that we can take a look at. And so I scanned him, and I just knew the whole time, like, he's holding on to stuff. Like, he doesn't express himself ever. He, like, you know, the typical grandparent that's just like comes from, like, you know, that generation that like everything's fine, shove your emotions deep down, don't show anything. And so I just knew he was holding on to some stuff. And every scan that I did for him, it came up deep healing cycle, like deep release, like all the stuff that had to do with release work. Even scanned him in other programs that came up with repression and repressed stuff. And so I started explaining to him how when we trap our emotions and we don't express them, and we kind of, you know, experience something traumatic, and then we don't necessarily fully process the emotions that are around that event, we tend to hold that energetically in our bodies, that then affects us later on down the road on a physical level. And he just started tearing up. And I hadn't even run anything on him or anything, just the scans. And you could just tell how much he was holding on to. And it was the most vulnerable I've ever seen him in my life, and the most connected to him that I've ever felt in my life. And it was such a beautiful moment. And, you know, I said, well, do you want me to run some of these frequencies on you? And he goes, no, I'm fine. And I'm just like, I know that you like, I can see it behind your eyes that like deep down, you're so ready to let go of all this stuff that you've carried. And I didn't push it on him, but I could just tell, like, it hit a spot that just, that's what Healy does. I mean, even if you're just scanning somebody that might not even be open to it, it's the disbelief that this can pick up stuff that resonates. It was just awesome, because in my mind, I hit something for him to crack him open. And I think that that's really what he needs, is a little push to kind of face what he's been storing inside. So Healy did that for him. you know, it wasn't me. It was like, all I did was just offer to scan him, and he was open to that. So I ran with it. But it was, even though I didn't get to run frequencies or microcurrents for him, it was still a win in my book, because you can just see what happens when you scan somebody and things come up. And I asked him, the last thing I asked him while he was tearing up, I said, does any of this resonate? And he said, yes, all of it.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh, please just let me scan you, or like send you frequencies. But so it was just an amazing moment that I really was like so excited to share with everybody. It just, you know, it was special. But yeah, that's my little share.
That's really sweet. Anybody else?
I feel like I have a couple stories. Well, first of all, I have to shout out Anna. Like, seriously, you're so amazing. I did a session with her, and then my husband did a session with her, and we're like blown away. I'm so fascinated in everything that she's doing, and we feel so much like lighter. And he's had so much trauma in his life and his childhood, and he didn't even know what he was getting into with her session. And he's just like, I honestly can tell you that his back physically looks different because of the trauma that she pulled out of him. So thank you so much. Seriously, like, you're amazing. And then my dad just got knee replacement surgery, and yesterday I ran the sleep cycle on him because he has insomnia in general, but now he has to sleep with like his leg up, so he's having even a harder time to sleep. So he's, you know, old school, very much like, it seems like your 91-year-old grandma, like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. I don't know what you, like, I said, I'm gonna come run the microcurrents on you. He's like, well, I don't know what that means, but so I went over there and ran it on him. And then I was like, I'm not even going to text him today and see if he says anything. He didn't say anything. So then I texted him and I was just like, did you get any sleep? He's like, I actually did, but foxes woke me up at 12, but I definitely fell asleep a lot easier than before. And thank you. And then my sister has a 8-month-old who has been like not sleeping very much for some reason. We thought it was teething, and I think maybe that is it, and she's growing. But I ran it on her, and it was like mental well-being. And so then I sent her frequencies, and she said she actually slept that night. But then like still didn't take like a nap. And I was like, well, I only sent 26 minutes. So she was like, but I'll take it. Like, I feel like it was different from all the other nights prior. So I think my dad and my sister, they are kind of like not understanding what it is, but I can tell that like my family's really opening up the more passionate I get about it and the more knowledgeable I get about it. And the more that I don't have resistance towards sharing it, which I feel like everyone that is doing the quantum leap and getting on Instagram and really sharing their stories has really helped me feel open, motivated me to be more true and like speak my truth. So that's my share.
That's really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, anybody else? I have a couple shares.
I was gonna say, Britt, will you share your exciting, like, awesome week with us?
Yeah, what the heck? This quantum leap is like amazing. First of all, this is the most uncomfortable position you could ever put me in. Speaking is like the worst for me, but this is the band-aid that just needs to be ripped off. So see you later, band-aid. Okay, so this week, just to kind of piggyback on the sleep thing. So my mom, we were texting back and forth the other night, and she was having like the worst day, and she was so bummed and upset and like almost like inconsolable, which is not really normal for my mom. So I asked if I could scan her, and I scanned the gold program, and of course release was the first program that came up. So I sent her the vibrations. So I did 37 seconds, 7 times, and then I actually ran it for 56 minutes. So I did it probably as she was sleeping. And I checked on her the next morning, and she said that she was remarkably better. She felt lighter. She felt happy. It's like it disappeared. And I just thought that that was really friggin' cool. So that's one thing. Another thing, I'll go on the release thing. All right. So I was walking my dog and I ran into one of my neighbors, and she has been going through symptoms of menopause, and they've been like really shaking her entire world. And she feels like it's like an out of body experience. Like it's not her. Oh, I have to admit somebody, hang on. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. All right. New here. So we were talking about how it's been affecting her life. Hi, Lisa. And it's been also really bumming her out. So I was like, well, I started talking to her. I was like, have you ever heard of the bioenergetic resonance device? Blah, 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 blah. And we got into this conversation that went on for like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. And I was like, well, what are you doing tonight? She was my Saturday night date. And I went over to her place and I scanned her. And I scanned her, and then I did a comprehensive analysis. So I did all the programs. We went through each and every one. And she was like, I just really want to do the analysis. Like, I want to see what this analysis is. So I did the analysis, and it blocked me every time. And I was like, well, you know what? I think if we run the release program, which was like the top on her list, maybe that will clear your energy. And maybe after the program runs, maybe the analysis will come up, because sometimes this happens. And don't you know, we ran the release program and did the analysis after, and it came up like that. And it seriously blew my mind. And she is actually using that Healy as a loaner right now. And I'm excited for her. And one more thing, and I'll make it really quick. So a friend of mine texted me on Sunday, and he was in an urgent care, and he was like, Britt, I'm really bummed. Like I hurt my shoulder and I don't know what to do. I just got laid off from my job. He was just in this terrible space, and he had a shoulder surgery on his other shoulder 4 years ago. So he was like really scared. He was like, I don't know if it's torn. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do. And I was like, well, what are you doing when you get home from the urgent care? And he said, moping. I was like, okay, well, how about I come over and I will hook you up to microcurrent and see what happens. So I did. I went over, I scanned him, and the first program that came up was Regeneration, which like seriously blew my mind, because Regeneration is under the category of bioenergetic revitalization. And this program, I always get tripped up with the wording here, so I have it written down, but this specific program gives us frequencies from various stem cells, which are the main cells that generate all of the cells in our body and the organs in our body. So this was perfect for him because he just had an injury, and the stimulation of stem cells would help him to recover quicker. And I just thought that that was amazing. So I attached the electrodes to the front and back of his shoulder, and he was snoring like within like 5 minutes of running the program. And we had like relaxation music going on. And after the program, he just started stretching. He wasn't really thinking, he was just stretching. And then he put both of his arms over his head, and then he had this huge smile on his face, because he realized that the range of his of motion in his shoulder was like it was normal. It was like he had never gotten hurt, and he was just so pumped. And then I checked on him the next day and the next day and the next day, and he's been great. Like back to, okay, he grapples or something, like he does, like, I don't know, like it's not fighting, it's like jujitsu and like stuff like that. So like he was super bummed because his shoulder he wasn't going to be able to do it, and now he's just grappling or whatever that means, and he's back to normal. So those are my shares, and I'm excited about it.
Amazing. Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this quantum leap is like
Really
blowing
cool.
my mind.
Wow.
The regeneration, I'm really interested in learning more about those programs, because I don't know if that's part of the professional for the microcurrent aspect of it. Because that's why I was interested in purchasing the professional, because I think I'm missing those.
Yeah, so in the bioenergetic revitalization program, there are 3 different regeneration programs, and I think there's one that's offered in maybe the digital nutrition program, I think. I don't, and those are all those 2 are either subscription or come with the coach.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that, because I was really interested when you were talking about the regeneration piece to it and the cells. Like,
It's amazing. Dr. Steve was talking about it in one of their videos, and it just so happened Ashley was like, oh, listen, you should, we were talking about something else, she was like, check out this video, and I checked it out, and then I, of course, it was like talking about the regeneration program, and I was like, yeah, well, just of course, just it's so synchronistic.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, does anybody else want to share before we get started with Tracys?
I don't have those kind of shares, but I was so excited because I can now upgrade to the top Healy. Look, my box came last Thursday. I was leaving for the beach for my birthday, and a box came and it shipped right back. I didn't even open it. So I'm like so super excited. I can't wait to get my new one.
How do you upgrade to the top one?
I don't know. Well, they were offering last month, they had the promotion where you could upgrade for the price of the resonance. And now I'm not really sure how that would work with the current promotion. So I would have to like look into it, but I can look into it and let you know like what the price difference would be now.
I do have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So I am going to be showing the Healy to 2 people tomorrow, and usually my Kristen is my go-to girl. So is there anybody that I can reach out to if needed tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you available, Anna?
Yeah, either one of us is fine. Either Britt or I.
Okay. I don't know, but normally I'm just like, Kristen, I need you. It's right there.
Well, this is what I love about this group is the Vibe Tribe is like collectively all here to support each one of you. And so we're all here if you need us. So if there's a question that pops up, feel free to reach out.
Okay.
Also, the vibetribe.us, the website is packed full of resources if you want to kind of look through that stuff. But if you need like something quick while you're talking to people, absolutely reach out.
Okay. Can I just like give my phone number so one of you guys can text me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to
I'm on
drop
my 88 day? Go for it.
I'm just going to speak it.
Yeah.
But I can try to put it in the chat in a minute. It's 302-569-0612. So if anybody else wants to call me, there's my number.
I love it.
Let me figure out. Oh, is it under the share, Anna?
If you go down to the bottom of the screen, it says chat.
There it is.
You can also drop it there if you want.
Okay, and I'll put it there. Thank you.
Is there anyone else that has questions or before we get started? Okay, so I'm so excited because Tracy today is going to guide us through some yoga breath work and a guided meditation, which we all love a good meditation. But I will say, if you guys love dance, yoga, just movement of the body, Tracy is the best. I went to her Zumba class last night and I literally am still smiling from how much fun I had. It was so much fun. The group of women that are already there taking this class on a weekly basis are amazing and so welcoming. And so I took that class last night and I felt like a little kid. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was doing it and it was fun. And Tracy is just a ball of energy. Like, you see her now and she's nice and poised, but man, she had the Zumba hat on, she had her gear on, and she was just like whooping it up. It was awesome. It was so awesome. So if you are in the Jennersville, like Glen Mills area?
West Grove.
West Grove area, of like Delaware, PA area. Her class is out there in West Grove, and it is so worth taking because it's so much fun. But Tracy actually comes to us with a professional dance background, which is so cool. And she got a BFA in dance from the University of Texas, and is now a dynamic dance, fitness, and yoga instructor with 25 plus years of experience. So she is your go-to gal for all of that. And I'm really excited because she's also now diving into holistic wellness and health and using microcurrents also. So I'm really excited to see where the future of that goes with her and her current clientele. And so with further ado, Tracy, if you'd like to take the floor from here.
All right. Well, thank you for that fabulous introduction. That was lovely. Do I need to pin my video, or just talking does that, right?
Yeah, you're good. Once you talk, you're on the main screen.
Okay, great. Well, hi, everybody. My name's Tracy, and special shout out to both Anna and Britt, who kind of helped get this all together. I also am ripping off a Band-Aid because I love teaching and I love listening, but I don't really like talking about myself. And I guess that's what this whole sharing your story is about. I also just want to give a big thank you to Kristen and Ashley. I mean, this is an amazing community that they've created. I just feel so blessed to have stumbled into this, and it's really great getting to know everybody through the sharing of stories. Lisa, really appreciated everything you shared. And anyway, so I'll just jump right in. I'm Tracy Machalek. I have all that background, but I have a similar path to Healy. I think that a few of you had, where it was through that apothecary in Kennett Square meeting Ashley. So we did this big move. My whole adult life has basically been in Austin, Texas. And then my husband got this great, beautiful dream job offer, and it moved our whole family to Pennsylvania 1 year right before COVID. So it was an especially difficult time, just trying to, find a new tribe, a new connection to a place. And I also design meditation stone cards. And I had gone into the apothecary because I thought it might be a good fit to sell those. It didn't end up being a good fit for that, but what it did do, which is this Healy thing, is it made this beautiful connection with Ashley. I I got a yoga opportunity out of it. I started teaching yoga at Cross Sand Park, and we'll be doing that again, guys. If you want to do yoga under the stars, it's really fun. But I met with her because we met for coffee to talk about this yoga opportunity, and she mentioned Healy, and I was like, huh, what is it? It was like planted the little seed, and I'm still really exploring how I can work this in. But it's interesting because my yoga practice all during COVID became more private, unless it was outdoors. And I've only just started dabbling into having people, tap into the microcurrent and working with that and scanning them and trying to kind of create the yoga plan and the Healy plan. I'm really in the very beginnings of this, but it's really interesting to hear other people's way that they connect the Healy in. And it makes sense. Everything is energy, right? And we've all know this. And to have this incredible tool that literally scans you and tells you, yes, this is what you need. You instinctually know it, but to see it written, isn't it amazing? So the other thing is, I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm in my 50s and I'm about to be an empty nester. What's next? What's the next thing? As the body gets older, this seems like a great segue into that. Although I think I will be doing Zumba in my hundreds. There is a Zumba Gold. You can do it. I've subbed it at retirement communities, so I know I'm going to always be dancing. But my story, the background was it was a really difficult move, and I know my son really struggled. He had never moved before. It was his first time. He was starting his freshman year at high school here at the Avon Grove High School. And it was just hard. We didn't really know anyone. I started meeting a few people, and then boom, quarantine, right? So it's just been really difficult. So this connection to Healy and this group and other people I've met through the classes I've been starting, I'm starting to feel a connection, and it's really just really wonderful. And I really want to make sure I'm getting enough time into what I wanted to share with everyone, which is some lovely yoga breath and a wonderful affirmation meditation. So I'm going to invite everybody to get into a comfortable seat. You're welcome to just sit in your chair, your bed, wherever you're comfortable. Or if you want to sit on a yoga mat, I'm going to invite us to do a little bit of movement too. You can do it all in your chair, but you could also stand. So everybody get yourself comfortable, find a comfortable seat. And I want you to really just tune inward. Feel free to close your eyes. And I want you to just really notice your surroundings. Notice where you're connecting, your sits bones reaching down into your chair or yoga mat. Feeling your legs and feet connecting down. Feel like you're reaching towards the core of the earth. We're going to tap into earth energy here. So let's draw that earth energy up in. Let that hug up in towards your navel and lengthen up into your heart and lungs. I want you to feel this beautiful energy lengthening up the throat and your beautiful faces. Let it reach out through the crown as you suspend your length. We're going to keep this lovely tall spine. Let the energy cascade down the back of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, down your spine, into your hips and seat. And we're going to use this energy like a reverse waterfall. So you're going to draw the energy up through the front body. As you exhale, feel that energy just relaxing down through your back body. So inhale, beautiful self-empowerment. Exhale and release any doubt, any stress. Let it go. Cleansing breaths. Draw in beautiful, revitalized energy. As you exhale, release any of those things you don't need. One more deep, full, cleansing breath. And as you exhale, just feel your shoulders melt away from your ears. All right, we're going to come into a beautiful breath. Feel free to open the eyes. This one's called Nadi Shodhana. This is an alternate nostril breathing, and it's really good for balancing. It's a purification of the subtle energy, which is what the Healy does for us as well. So it works with the masculine and feminine energies, your beautiful feminine left nostril of the moon and receptivity, and then your right nostril is your sun, your masculine energy. So we're going to breathe through both of these equally, and it's going to start with not too long a time, and then we're going to grow because I want you to really get the breath in. All right, this is a really fun mudra. It's called the Vishnu mudra. And everybody just reach your right hand towards the screen. You're going to drop your index and middle finger down. So you leave your ring and pinky finger out and your thumb out. For some people, this can be a little uncomfortable. And so if it is, you can always just come into that rocker shape, yeah? With the pinky and thumb out. All right, so whichever one is most comfortable to you, you're going to face that palm towards you so that your right thumb is near your right nostril. And we're going to start with the feminine energy, all right? So you're going to seal your right nostril with your right thumb, and you're going to inhale through your left nostril. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to seal that nostril and exhale down. Inhale up. Switch nostrils, exhale down the left. All right, so we're going to start to increase this. You ready, yogis? Here we go. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, seal, exhale out. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, seal, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Increasing. In. 3, 2, 1. Suspend your breath. Switch, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Ground the breath. Here we go. Inhale through the sun, your masculine up. Suspend. 2, 1. Switch, exhale. 2, 1. Ground. We're going to increase. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. 2, 1. Switch. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground the breath. Here we go. Inhale through the sun nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. 2, 1. Switch. Exhale through the moon energy. Out, out. Ground that breath. Keep going. Inhale through the moon. 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. 2, 1. Switch and exhale. Last one. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend. 2, 1. Switch. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground. Gently release. And just notice any sensations that might have come up for you. Hopefully you're feeling balanced, revitalized, that beautiful, harmonious balance of our masculine and feminine energies. With this balance that hopefully we've created here together, I'm going to bring in a group affirmation meditation. So you're welcome to just breathe naturally. You're welcome to keep the eyes open or close your eyes. But I'm going to focus this on the vibe tribe. We're going to bring our Healy energy into this beautiful meditation. This is by Shakti Gawain. It's a really cool book called Creative Visualization. So feel free to close the eyes if you wish. Focus on your heartbeat, your breath. Every day in every way, we're all getting better and better and everything we need is coming to us easily and effortlessly. Our lives are blossoming in total perfection. We have everything we need to enjoy our here and now together. We are the masters of our lives. Everything we need is already within us. Perfect wisdom is in our heart. We are whole and complete in ourselves. We love and appreciate ourselves just as we are. We accept all our feelings as part of us. We love to love and be loved. And the more love we give ourselves, the more love we have to give each other. We now give and receive this love freely. We are attracting loving, satisfying relationships like the Vibe Tribe into our lives. Our relationship with Healy, with each other, is growing happier and more fulfilling every day. We now have satisfying, well-paying, beautiful, successful work. We are richly rewarded creatively and financially. We are open channels of creative energy. We are dynamically self-expressive. We enjoy relaxing and having fun. We communicate clearly and effectively. We now have enough time, energy, wisdom, and money to accomplish all our desires. We are always in the right place at the right time, successfully engaged in the right activity. It is okay for us to have everything we want. This is an abundant universe, and there is plenty for every single one of us. Abundance is the natural state of the world. Every day we are all growing more prosperous, and the more that we have, the more we have to give. The more we give, the more we receive, and the happier we all feel. It's okay for us to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And we do. We are relaxed, we are centered, we have plenty of time for everything. And we are now enjoying everything we do. We are happy just being alive. We are all healthy and beautiful. We are open to receiving all the blessings of this abundant universe. Living in our purpose is coming to us easily and effortlessly. We have a wonderful job with wonderful pay. We do a wonderful service in a very wonderful way. The light within us is creating miracles in our lives here and now. All things are working together for good in our life. We are attuned to our higher purpose. We recognize, accept, and follow the divine plan of our lives as it is revealed to us step by step. We give thanks for our life of health, happiness, and self-expression. And now I want to take this wonderful affirmation. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Shakti Gawain, she's really remarkable. We're going to take the energy into movement. So I want you in your comfortable seat, wherever you are in your chair or mat, I want you to connect down again and ground. You're going to reach the arms out and you're going to grab all the chi. You're going to grab whatever you need and you're going to draw it right to your center, right between your sacral and solar plexus. So let's do that again. We're going to inhale, gather whatever you need. Place it right at your beautiful center. We're going to inhale up. This time we're going to press the energy out. So push the energy out, 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 out. Good. Inhale, gather down and draw that energy back to you. We're going to reach forward into the front of your chair or whatever. You can also just reach into nothing if there's nothing in front of you. You're going to open your right arm and twist. You're going to bring that back center. You're going to inhale over to the left. You're going to exhale, bring that center. We're going to grab that energy. We're coming into a pose called heaven and earth. So you're going to reach your palms up to the heavens, and wherever you're connecting into the earth, feel that length. It's like a gentle beginning of a back bend. Yeah. Oh, lovely, everybody. Let's bring it through the center. Bring your elbows in. This pose is called drinking bird. So you're going to take your wings behind you and you're going to reach the crown of your head forward while you try to reach your wings up and over the back of your head. Let's sit tall, bring your wings up. This is called rocking horse. So rock the pelvis forward, lift your arms up. Beautiful. As you exhale, bring the elbows back. You're going to go to drinking bird again. Your crown goes down, your wings go over. And then you're going to hug your chin into your chest. You're going to sit tall, bring your wings down. You're going to inhale, gather all that chi again. And you're going to bring it right to your center, golden seed center. Great. So that's the whole sequence. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale into your center, into your golden seed of you, your I am. Yeah. Inhale again. This time we're going to press the energy out as you exhale. So really get rid of all your stale air. Press it out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. As you inhale, come down and gather in. As you exhale, forward fold, however you can in your chair. We're going to open our right twist. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale your left. Exhale, down. Heaven and earth pose. So come through your center, press your seat into the earth, push your palms up into the heavens, and feel a front body beautiful stretch. Oh, that looks so great. Bring your elbows in, drinking bird. We're going to bring our crown into the earth, arms, wings overhead. Come up, reach the arms down and up, rocking horse energy, up, up, up. Lovely. Bring the elbows back, crown into earth, wings overhead. And then sit tall, hands come down, chin to chest. Gather that energy and exhale it right to your center. Great. All right. I want to make sure we have enough time to do the relaxation technique. So instead of standing, let's just do it seated one more time. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push the energy out, everybody. Let it go. Great. Inhale, down and up. Exhale, forward fold. Float your right and twist. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Heaven and earth, come through center. Press into the earth. Press the lift up into the heavens. Stretch through your belly button. Yes. Bring your elbows down. Drinking bird, crown to earth, wings overhead. Rocking horse, rock the pelvis forward, arms come up. Back to drinking bird. As you inhale, hug your chin in, arms come down, gather the chi. And bring it back to where we started, back to your center. And then just check in. How are you all feeling? Hopefully you're feeling invigorated. Hopefully you're feeling empowered. And hopefully also relaxed and centered. All right, so with the idea of relaxed and centered, we're going to wrap this up with a really lovely relaxation meditation. So you're welcome, if you want to, you are welcome to lie down during this exercise if you wish, or you can just stay seated. But we're all going to close our eyes. So relax into whatever pose feels best for you. Close your eyes. And I want you to sink your bones in towards the earth. Truly let go of any muscular action and just feel yourself connect down, down, down into the earth. We're going to imagine beautiful swirling balls of energy. And I want you to draw this energy down towards your feet. I want you to imagine your toes beginning to soften, the arches of your feet relaxing, your heels gently heavy. You're going to bring this ball of beautiful, healing, relaxed energy in towards your legs. So we're going to bring that relaxation up into your calf muscles, up into your shin bones. Feel that soften for you. Bring this relaxation, vital energy right to the kneecaps. Feel your knees softening, especially the backs of your knees. Bring this softening quality and focus with your mind's eye into the quadriceps and hamstrings. Let them deeply relax. Bring a gentle weightedness into your pelvis as you let your belly relax, sides of waist relax. Relax through the backs of your ribs. Feel a gentle release in the lungs and especially your heart center. Just release anything that needs to be released right at the heart of you. Feel a gentle relaxation up into the chest and clavicle. Put your mind's eye at the top of both of your shoulders. See if you can allow a gentle relaxation to wash down into biceps, triceps, down into elbows, down into forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, and thumbs. Bring a softening back to your heart. Allow yourself to release anything else that would be lovely to release at your heart center. Let it go. Bring a relaxation up into the chest and clavicle again, and then take it into your throat and the back of your neck. Let your jaw become heavier, your tongue heavier. Soften all the muscles in the face. Let your sinuses open. Let your eyeballs feel gently held in their sockets. Relax through your temples. Smooth out your forehead and relax the back of your head. Notice any thoughts that might come. Allow all those thoughts to just relax outward, out through the crown of your head as you allow your entire being to just be. And then with real ease, everyone, you're going to slowly bring awareness back into the body. You can do this with little movements, like you can start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. After you slowly begin to wiggle fingers and toes, you're welcome to start moving through circling of wrists, maybe windshield wipering your ankle, whatever feels good to bring awareness back in. And when you're ready, we're all just going to reach our arms overhead and give ourselves a full body stretch. You're going to gently come up to a seated position if you were on the floor. If you're already seated, just come into that beautiful seat. I hope you feel refreshed, invigorated, and empowered. And I'm going to finish with this lovely quote. Gratitude for this day and for every day. May today there be peace within you. May you trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself and others. And may you use the gifts that you have received and pass on those gifts that have been given to you, like sharing our Healy. May you be content with yourself just the way you are, and let this knowledge settle into your bones. Allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, and love, because it is here for all of us, each and every one. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thanks so much for letting me share in this beautiful group of people. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Tracy, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure we can all feel that deep sense of calm and just balance in the body. That was amazing. So thank you for sharing your gift with all of us. We're so fortunate that we have each and every one of you have so many gifts to share with this community, and I'm so grateful for you all. And so thank you for that, Tracy.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you guys so much. That was so great, Tracy. You're amazing. I want to take your Zumba class.
Please come. I would love to have you.
I will want to come. Yes.
It is seeing Tracy in a whole new light. Like,
Right.
you can tell that she loves what she does. And I was telling Britt before we hopped on this call, I said, if I ever wanted to go out dancing, the first person I would call to come with me for a good time is Tracy.
Yeah, I was a
Perfect.
club girl. I was a club girl.
Like, she whoops it up, man. It's
Perfect.
awesome. Well, Britt, does anybody have questions before we close out this call?